When I hear dairy-free, I usually run screaming in the other direction. But not this time. This delicious coconut banana bread I'm about to make will change the way that you think about dairy-free dessert. We're gonna start off by mixing our dry ingredients. So here I've got some all-purpose flour, baking soda, baking powder, and yes, they're different, and salt. I'm gonna whisk that. And then we're also going to add a teaspoon of the McCormick cinnamon. I like to do the dip and sweep method, which is where you dip the measuring spoon into there and then you kind of sweep off the top so that you've got it nice and even. So there's that. We whisk up all that. And that's it, we're good to go. Set that aside. All right, so now we come over to our wet ingredients, and first we're going to measure our Thai kitchen coconut milk. We need 1 cup. So I always pour it and then I check it just to make sure a little bit more. Check it on the side. Remember from science class when you were pouring stuff into the graduated cylinder, that meniscus? Yeah, that's what we're talking about here. So we want to make sure that we have exactly a cup. So we've got our creamy, delicious coconut milk. We've got 2 eggs. We're going to be in, and then our sugar. Great. Now we're ready to blend this up. Start slow so that your sugar doesn't fly all over the place, and then you can speed it up a little bit. Now, coconut milk really gives you that creamy moistness that you would get from butter and milk. It's a perfect substitution. There we go. Now I'm going to mix in my bananas. We're gonna mix those up. Nice and clear. That's it. And then we are gonna mix in our dry ingredients. Just like that. Again, start your mixing slow. You don't want it to fly everywhere. Now, I'm only going on low speed here. I don't want to overmix this. Mixing together liquid and flour is what creates gluten. That's what creates that really chewy texture in yeasted bread that you don't want in a quick bread. We want it to be nice and tender, so we're just mixing this very gently. And now we're going to just do this last little bit. I'm going to scrape down the bowl until it looks just like that. It's okay if there's a few little dry bits because we're going to add in our walnuts and stir. Great. So this is all set. I've got a pan here that has been sprayed with a baking spray and then floured. That's going to prevent it from sticking. We want to use this batter right away. You don't actually want to let it sit at all because the baking powder, now that it's been mixed with the milk, it's activated. If you wait too long, it's going to be overactivated and your cake is not going to rise as high. It's a little bit lumpy, but that's okay. We've got walnuts in there, so that's part of what makes it lumpy. The other thing is that like we said, we didn't want to overmix it. So it's not going to be like completely smooth. It is going to look a little bit lumpy like that, but that's perfect. So we've mixed in walnuts, but you can do dried berries. My mom always did dried apricots, which is one of my personal favorites. You can even do dairy-free chocolate chips or coconut flakes if you're feeling extra coconutty. So we are gonna put this in an oven and it's gonna bake for a whole hour. Halfway through the baking time, we are going to rotate this pan so that we ensure it gets an even bake all the way around. All right, the kitchen smells incredible. I know it's time to take the bread out of the oven. So, let's see. Oh yeah. We can tell that this is done because it's got a beautiful brown crust, and don't worry about the cracking on top, that's totally normal. And then if we stick a toothpick in the center and pull it out, no crumbs. So this is an important step in banana bread. You have to wait. So we're gonna wait 10 minutes with this in the pan, and then we're going to flip it out onto a wire rack and cool it completely. If you try to take it out too quickly, it's gonna fall apart. But if you wait too long, the cake might actually adhere to the pan. So we are just going to be patient and wait. We took this out of the pan after 10 minutes, and now it's cooled completely on the wire rack. So now we are ready to slice it up. So we're gonna put it on a board. Oh, look at that. I am ready to dig in. You don't miss the dairy at all. It is so good the way it is. I love the coconut flavor, and I absolutely love the bananas and the walnuts together. This recipe is classic, it's updated, and you guys are gonna love it. Check out this episode, plus all the other episodes in the Flavor Maker app. There's all sorts of great features. You can create a digital spice rack, discover amazing recipes, create shopping lists, and find tons of inspiration. Check it out in the App Store or at flavormakerapp.com.